Master Mixer. Hello, baby.
Hi, baby. I'd like to thank George so much. George, you're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for liking this song. I wrote it and produced it called Only You. I hope you liked it. And send you all my love. Guys, un besito a todos.
.fm. I told you going to be here for a surprise. Are you happy? I can tell. Get on the cam, get on the cam. Say hi. I call it dance music, George calls it dance music, but you know this is the best dance show on the planet. You experienced it right here. And Eday, you know, I cannot wait to have you get your worldwide experience on Wepa.fm this day of the 12th, May 12th. And also, not only are you going to be here for the first time, this is going to be your second time, but this is going to be the first time for Carlos DJ Sonic, his first on-air interview. And you met Carlos at Blue Martini, right? Tell me a little bit about your experience with Carlos DJ Sonic, our afternoon mixer.
I think he's an amazing voice, but I just went up to him, I gave him my music, I gave him my 2 CDs. I'm taking it to Ibiza, they're putting it on the stores, but you guys have opened my doors. You guys had me here. A million thanks. You don't understand. This man, George, is an amazing DJ, amazing remixer, amazing producer, and you have no idea. I have no words. I can't say how amazing.
I mean, you know, it's not to blow his bubble, but you know, I am so proud to be part of his home, our home, Wepa.fm, because a lot of people don't know.
You know what? Like this song says Dr. Love. He's not our Dr. Love. He's our Dr. Music.
You know, a lot of people talk, but a lot of people don't have the concept. Remember, when you hear a radio station, they hear some classics, sure. Does anybody play classics anywhere? They choose to ignore.
Nowhere.
Remember that the music came from somewhere. You are a freestyle artist. How did you start? Tell me.
I was very, very young. I was in a band called Paris by Air. And we had a record that did really well in Miami.
Are you kidding me? And it was like a jam!
Yeah, Voices in Your Head it was called, but, you know, everybody has problems, unfortunately. You know, it's a very hard and long road, but you know what? You know what? I made it. Because you know why? I'm here. I produced these 2 albums, and I'm here. Thanks, because of you guys. Because of you guys, I'm here. So...
Well, thanks to you that you reached out to Carlos DJ Sonic. Then now we can go forward on what is the reality of music. You know, we get older.
You know why I'm here?
We get wiser, you know?
Yes, I'm here for the love of music. I'm here no matter who got in my way, no matter what sharks got in my way, no matter how many people wanted to lie to me. You have no idea. I can write a book about my experiences in New York City.
Sure. Sure.
And you know what? No matter who got in my way, I just kept going and kept believing in doing what I love. My message to everyone, do what you love, never give up, and don't let anyone stand in your way.
And remember, lento pero aplastante, como el elefante.
mucha azúcar, mucha azúcar.
Oye, y el elefante, si te aplasta, te destroza. No deje que el elefante te aplaste. Que the elephant stomps on you. Terrible. There we go again. Terrible. You know, it's...
Baby, you know it's terrible. Baby, you know.
You know, and you know, you are an amazing woman. You know what you remind me of? George might tell you yes. You know,
it's also with Celia Cruz,
of
no?
course, and you know who baptized her? Celia Cruz.
Yeah, my queen.
Yeah. You know, Linda Carayosa.
Do you know what I love about Celia Cruz? Of course, aside from the fact that there's no one that can sing like her for that type of music, that old Cuban music. But you know what? Oh, of course, in the last record she did, Life is a Carnival. What I love about Celia is that she was always smiling. Always. And you know what? That lady gave you happiness. You know, life is so damn hard. And you know what? We have to try to make the best of it and enjoy it.
You know, I want to get to George for a minute here, because I know we're going to go back into the mix for a couple of more minutes. But George, what did you feel about this artist? I mean, from Paris by Air, you know, and you look so beautiful. You know, back in the day in that... George has a record. I want to take out the record from the vault. I'm going to show it to you, and George wants you to sign that record, because you know that we have 7,000 plus records on that vault. Yeah, George don't let nobody touch those records. I don't have the key to that vault.
The records, you know what? Records to an amazing mixer like him are his babies, his children.
Yeah, that George just has an attachment. Don't play with the records. But George, you know, what she's doing now at House and what she has done back in the day, and we're going to get out of here because I know you're tired and we're all tired. But yeah, George, and say hi to also Lori, Darth Vader. Tell me.
What's up, Lori? How you doing, baby? It's just an evolution of music, you know. You grow as an artist and you do new things, and we played your new stuff here, and it's all a jam, so, you know.
Thank you, my angel.
And you know we're definitely going to play it here, so.
You've been my angel, believe me.
Thank you.
George, don't talk too much. A couple of more minutes here and we are out. Thank you so much for joining us on Master Mix Sessions, the best free radio network, one club.fm. Give us a one. Can you say?
Hey, baby, I just want to tell you.
Sure.
George doesn't talk, but he jams, baby.
Yeah. That's why he's my partner, and that's why we elected to form the best radio station on the world. Can you give us? Yeah, Wepa.fm. Can you give us a oneclub.fm, something for the network so they can listen to you? Oneclub.fm in Chicago.
Shout out.
Yeah, or sing it. Oneclub.fm.
Sure.
Oneclub.fm in Chicago.
Oneclub.fm. Chicago, baby.
Wow. Thank you.
Monaco, Marrakesh, Tel Aviv, Sydney, Munich, Moscow. Everybody dance for the love of music. Everybody scream for the love of music. Everybody dance for the love of music. Everybody scream for the love of music. Everybody dance for the love of music. Everybody scream for the love of music. Everybody dance for the love of music. Everybody scream for the love of music.
Music is everywhere.
My goodness, it's going to be an incredible next week here because we have this amazing artist. You know, you have to be grateful to be able to listen, not only Miami, but worldwide. You know, I like to be local, para kill me. Ya yo lo hice. Now I'm worldwide. Eday, tell me. You know, tell me because George is
Chi-chi, for the love of music. Chi-chi, for the love of music. That's why you do this, right, baby?
wow.
Chi-chi, for the love of music. For the love of music.
Tell me something about George. Sing something for George.
Pump it up, baby. Pump it up, make everybody dance. Pump it up, yeah. Pump it up.
Wow. You know, you were so happy to see George putting you up and down. You know, and you heard so much music here on Master Mix Sessions. We always call this the best dance show on the planet. Thanks to George. Thanks to J. Cool.
Thank you so much, George, for the opportunity. Maybe whatever I can do in the future, you know. Thank you for inviting me to your home.
This is your home now too, so you're welcome anytime.
You gave me so many chills.
You know, George is that kid around the block that nobody really understands. George doesn't really talk. You know, I always say that I am the gas, he is the brake, you know. But you know what? We are the best partners in the world because we know radio. We know what needs to be done to make this the very best radio station on the world.
For the love of music.
What?
For the love of music. For the love of music.
Yeah.
For the love of music.
Candela.
For the love of music.
Candela.
For the love of music.
Bring it down. You know, I love house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. My goodness, if you love Eday, you don't even know what's going to happen here on this interview. Let me invite you once again on the 12th. Carlos, DJ Sonic. I know you love George. I already know. George is your brother. He is my brother. Well, now you have a brother from another
I love
mother.
him because he's an amazing mixer also. Not just a DJ, he's an amazing mixer. He can
And
put it,
remixer.
that's what I'm saying. And of course, producer. But right now, spinning, I've heard things from other records. He has mixed incredibly. I mean, it's blowing my mind. I can't believe it. I love the name. Master. Hello.
George. Master Mix Sessions.
You know, you look at George, he's quiet and shy, but baby, when he plays that music,
George o ningún bobo.
you know what? Actions speak louder than words.
That's the problem. I can scare those people because the people don't understand.
When I talk, he's quiet.
Yeah. But you know what? He knows. Mira pie, pa'lante, para atrás. La palanca, pie para adelante y atrás.
Azúcar, baby.
Azúcar. We are gone. Thank you so much for joining us, George. Are we done?
Let's go. 30
One more hour?
30 more minutes.
How much?
30 more minutes. 30 more minutes.
You guys want 30 more? You guys want 30 more? 30. Sí or no? 30. Sí or no? Do you want 30?
Of course. George, give it to us. George, give it to us. George, give it to us. Please.
Okay, 30 more minutes. George Ojeda, Master Mix and Chi-Chi. This beautiful, sexy lady in the house, Eday, El Chi-Chi, MMS on the best free internet radio. OneClub.fm out in Chicago. We're in Miami. Welcome to Wepa.fm. Let's go!
Screaming,
Send me to a place I just wanna stay. See your smile and face makes me wanna play. Like it?
Tommy, you were for an adventure. You're going for an
called songs, you know, that what I love about George too is that he's actually played some songs. David Guetta played a lot of songs at Pacha in Ibiza in Spain. He played a lot of songs, and some DJs don't want to play any songs. Hello, and people love songs.
Terrible! La 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 la, terrible! Because you are terrible. Sing it again, please, because hello, flush. Yeah, and we gotta get the plunger out again. Flush the toilet. Terrible. Terrible. Jen, are you listening to this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I haven't gone anywhere.
Jenna, can you give us a terrible? Can you sing like...
My voice doesn't fluctuate as beautiful as Eday's does, so...
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much.
Jenna, give us a Wepa!
Wepa!
Oh yeah! We love this guy all the way in Seattle. You know, we're gonna go back into the mix, and George has a surprise for you. You wanna hear the surprise?
Of course.
Let's hear it. Wepa.fm, give it to me. Sexy.
Wepa.fm, baby.
Ay, me muero.
Y'all know what it is. Party rockin' music.
Wepa! Hey guys, it is Darth Vader coming from San Diego, California. Hey, Darth Vader, love you all. Let's hear it. Wepa.fm. See the lot. Bye.
So good.
Don't underestimate the power of George Ojeda and Wepa. George Wepa. George Wepa.
Work it. Work it, baby. Work it.
Nico. Welcome to our home. Woo! How he changes the music? It doesn't matter if it's old school, those remixes. They show that is why we are where we are.
Wepa. More of an underground